Power BI is part of Microsoft Office, and it's part of Office 365. A lot of our customers are going into now either already use Office 365 or you know, would like to move in that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the 2017 version of Dynamics NAV, they integrated Power BI with NAV. So in this little queue, this is actually a live report. I'm going to go ahead and expand it. And this just gives you an idea of what you can do with the information that's in the system once you start using it. I'm going to jump over to this one real quick. So this is a very, very simple report, but yet very powerful. So basically just a little bit about Power BI. The reason they call it power, the power part, is because it does almost everything for you. I'm not going to get into the design and how to do this, but once you start using it, really the data sets, like think of a data set as just a giant spreadsheet or something that this connects to. So we basically make the data sets available for you. This tool connects to it. We have a whole practice that writes these reports and does dashboards and does all these. This is a very powerful product in that it doesn't have to just pull information from your NAV. You can pull from multiple, so this is multiple locations and data sources. But I'm not going to really go into all that today, but it can be very simple and you can quickly learn on your own. Like just for instance, I Googled that as well, or
Nice.
how to Power BI, there was 13,900,000 results. So up here in the top left, that looks like a spreadsheet, right? And this is really just our different product lines. If I go down this product line here, we got annuals, e-commerce, herbs, perennials. This is, I put this on here to kind of, that's spreadsheet looking, right? It's a lot of what we tend to look at. And most of the reports that the system I came from were just Excel exports. So it's hard to look at a spreadsheet, I think. And if you're not a real numbers person, you know, like I'm not, and different things don't really jump right out at me looking at this data. But if you look at the chart right beneath here, that's the same report, but as a chart, okay?
So I can see the change in by product category in this example.
Well, it's the same thing. See, you got annuals here, and then annuals here, and right here the colors are what currently, where our current dollars are today. Yep. The lighter blue here is our prior dollars, which that means, you know, this date last year, you know, where were we? And then yep. Prior year dollars total, where it ended up at the year. And you can see I have current dollars, prior dollars. I have all those same numbers up here. But look at what the colors do for you.
Better down below, though, I can more quickly see where I'm ahead or where I'm behind.
Yes, exactly.
I like the visualization.
And so if I click down like perennials here, pop-up's going to come up and tell me it's perennials, and how, you know, as I change through the years, it'll tell me the dollar amounts. And it also filtered all these other reports just for, they're all really connected, but they're all, they're also their own individual reports. So just think of, this is like a very simple report, but if I'm a sales manager, owner, what have you, and you want to look in here and see that, look at our annuals are down. Obviously you can see where we are today. Last year in this date, we were quite a bit more. And then this is where we ended up last year. So obviously we are on pace to be down. So I can actually turn on this little arrow here. And then if I clicked on annuals here, it just drilled down to the products beneath that product line. So I'm going to drill back up real quick. You can see annuals. I click on annuals. Now here is all the annuals.
So I can see by each genus which one is up or down.
Well, now this is actual variety, so it's all genuses that are in the annual category.
Are you telling me I just outed myself for not being from the industry?
Yeah, it's all right. You can say genus. But so these are the individual varieties, but again, look at the colors and how quickly you can scroll down and find, like what happened here. Obviously, they were on this date last year. Look at, they were done for the year, because look at the green line on the bottom shows, you know, that was it. That's how it ended up. Quarter line red sensation. But if I click on that,
something happened.
Now it just went to the customers who bought that. So I can actually see this is number 3 ship to. It's a really popular company. But you can see they bought most of it last year.
Yep, they bought nothing this year.
But so you can imagine this is what, with a matter of, 30 seconds, you can come in here quickly and not only know what product line is up or down, what products are performing well, and who bought it. And normally that, where I come from, that was 3 different reports, trying to find that out. So this is just an example of some of the power of this, and the fact that, like I said, I'm not going to get into how to design these reports, but it's unbelievably simple once you have a good data source. Now it can get very complicated, and again, you can do a lot with it. As far as you being able to come in, especially most of the time with our customers, we do a couple dashboards in the initial installation, and while we're doing that, we're showing them the customers around, and most of the time, I mean, they can really take the ones we developed and just run with it. And really, and again, that's what I like about this whole product so much, is that it really enables you as a customer to somewhat be in charge of your own destiny. You're not stuck waiting for someone else to develop something. Okay, let's do one more of these. Now, I came from, selling through a broker, so I know there's so many different companies in the industry, and whether or not they sell directly to the public or stores or that. But so this is kind of based around a broker. But some of what I want to get across here is picture your data in this type of power or these type of visuals. So maybe even if some of this doesn't pertain to exactly what you do, you can see how these report works, and you could really use this when you're planning your next season, having information like this, and also react. That's this is a live report. You're going to see these, on your phone or on your computer, on your iPad, anywhere, and it updates as often as you like, so you can really get this snapshot all throughout the day even of what's going on.